Hello, Janet Garcia here. So as I had mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be doing a series of videos focused on the emotional freedom technique. So one of the responses that I've been getting over the past week is people struggle with forgiveness. So that is what our tapping script is going to be on today. So I just want to talk a little bit about what forgiveness is. You know, many times people have gone through so many things. You know, in my practice, I see the worst things that you can imagine that could have happened to a person, and then people really do struggle forgiving the people that have harmed them or done, you know, or damaged them in some shape or form. And so the thing about forgiveness is, though, it's not about the other person. You know, I know you hear that a lot, but it's really not. You know, I have somebody that I really admire, Ayana Vincent, and one of the things that she says is, if you made it past your past, you passed. And what that means to me is that, you know, some shape or form, whatever you went through is happened so that you can become the person that you need to become today. And I'm not in any shape or form dismissing what people have gone through, because there are some, you know, when some of the people that I work with and I see the things that they've been through, and I'm like, wow, like I am just amazed on how they're still here, they're doing so well. And so, you know, where forgiveness comes into play is the longer that you hold on to the pain, the longer you hold on to the anger, the resentment, the reality is it's just doing you harm. It's harming you physically, emotionally, mentally, and part of moving forward with your journey is forgiving the other person, and maybe forgiving yourself for harm that you've caused yourself in some way, shape, or form. So we are going to get started with a tapping script that I have on forgiveness. So what I would like you to do first is kind of think of a person that you need to forgive. You know, take a moment to just kind of think, visualize them, and do a body scan. Check in with your body, kind of check in where you feel it. Do you feel it in your head, in your heart, chest, you know, maybe in your stomach area? You know, kind of check in with that. You know, then try to figure out if you can figure out what the feeling behind is. Is there anger, resentment, some sadness? Try to figure out what that is. Next step, how much does it bother you? On a scale of 0 to 10, just try to figure out where you are. 10 being, you know, the highest that you could ever imagine it. You know, the distress level is at 100% basically. And 0 being, you know, it doesn't bother me at all. So more than likely, if you have someone to forgive, you are not a 0. So kind of check in where you are with that. So we are going to get started with the karate chop point. And if you're unfamiliar on how to actually tap, you can try to follow along in this video, or you can refer back to my previous video, which gives you instructions on how all the different tapping points. And then when you're ready, you know, come back to this video. So we're going to start at the karate chop point. Karate chop point, I need to forgive. Kind of fill in the name of the person that you're looking to forgive, but I'm not ready to let this go. I honor how I feel. We're going to do 2 more setup statements, and these statements are just to kind of get us in the thought process and to get us thinking about, you know, and actually checking in with what we're actually feeling. They don't deserve my forgiveness. However, I choose to love and accept myself. They hurt me so bad. I choose to completely love and accept myself. So we're going to go to the eyebrow point. I'm so angry at them. Side of the eye. Sometimes I feel like I hate them. Under the eye. I resent them for what they did. Under the eye. Or what they failed to do. Chin. I've held on to the hurt and the pain. Collarbone. What if I could begin to let this go and forgive? Under the arm. I can't do that because I can't do that because what about how much they hurt me? Top of the head. It's like letting them off the hook. So I could take a deep breath and release, and kind of check in with yourself again on a scale of 0 to 10. See where you are with that. You know, again, this is our truth tapping. We're going to be focusing on, you know, those negative beliefs that we carry along with us, and just continue tapping. We're going to continue to do some more truth tapping. But if you have others that you want to bring in, go ahead and pause the video, get all of yours out, and then continue with the video. Okay, so we're going to go back to the eyebrow point. They need to know how badly they hurt me. What if I'm harming myself by holding on to this? What if I can begin to heal? Part of the healing process is forgiveness. It's about them. It's not about them, but about me. I choose to forgive. I choose to begin to forgive. Under the arm. I'm not sure if I'm ready to forgive them all the way. Maybe I can start a little bit. So go ahead and take another deep breath. And release. And then kind of again, check in with yourself and see where you are. Check in with how your body feels. Any feeling that might be coming up for you. If you have still more negative beliefs, continue doing your truth tapping until you don't have anything else that you need to let go of. Okay, so we're going to go back to the brow point. I've made it about them all along, side of the eye, but I need to let this go so I can move forward. Under the eye. It's not saying that what they did is okay, but it is saying I'm choosing to put myself first. Under the nose. I can't keep holding on to the pain. Chin, the weight of it all is holding me down, carrying around all this pain. Collarbone, choosing to release it now. Choosing to focus on me now. Choosing to focus on healing and moving forward. So go ahead and again take a few deep breaths. And rate your intensity level on a scale of 0 to 10. It should be decreasing. If you notice that it's not decreasing, then again that means that's just a signal that you have more truth tapping to do. And continue doing that, and then when you're ready, kind of fast forward it to this point. So we are going to do this last round. Go back to the eyebrow point. I'm choosing me now, side of the eye. I'm choosing to love and accept myself. Under the eye, I'm choosing forgiveness to let go of the chains of my past. Under the nose, I'm choosing to forgive them and forgive myself. Chin, for not knowing any better. Collarbone, I choose to forgive myself for everything, any way that I've harmed myself or any negative thoughts that I've held on to that have also done me harm. Under the arm, allowing forgiveness to seep through every cell of my body. Allowing the light to come in and allowing the darkness to go. And take a deep breath. Check in with yourself, check the intensity level and kind of see where you are at this point in time. Do a body scan, check in with your body, see if there's anywhere you feel it in your body. If you're still struggling with this, again, continue tapping and try to continue tapping until you've gotten as close to a 0 as possible. There might be times that maybe a 3 or a 4 is as far as you can go, and that's okay as well. You know that this is a process. If you have struggled with forgiving someone for a very long period of time, and this is a pretty deep-seated issue, you may need to continue doing this for the next 30 days. Focus on tapping on forgiveness for the next 30 days. Each day kind of check in with yourself and you should see that you're slowly beginning to let go of this issue. And then on day 30, check in, see if it's still an issue for you. If it continues to be an issue, then that means that there are some other parts of it that maybe you're not acknowledging, that you're not letting go of, and kind of figure out what that is and continue tapping on that. And so I will see you next time. Thank you.